All right, leg day today. So, I'm gonna keep the basics in there. What I planned for leg day today is same as last one. Start with hip adductors, then probably a lying hamstring curl, and today I'm RDL or maybe stiff leg deadlift. We'll see. We'll see. Right after doing those two, and then from there, I'm gonna leg press. And then from there, probably a quad extension and something else, and then calves at the end. So hopefully you guys can hear me fine. That's the plan for today. It's nice and early right now, late. I don't know what you'd call it. 2 a.m. So we're gonna go in there, kill it, and yeah, today I'm gonna be mic'd up. So this is gonna be so absurd, and yeah, anything I say, I don't claim to be an expert on or anything like that. So I'm just giving my own cues that I know, or if anything I want to say in between a set, and then I'll be able to. But yeah, it'll be the first time being mic'd up. See how that goes, and yeah, just been trying to stay steady on this grind. Make sure I don't fall off the tracks, and yeah, it makes it a little difficult just because all I want to do is just lift. Like, that's all I care about when I'm in the gym. So having trying to keep the camera focused and pointing at the right angle and that type of thing can sometimes get a little, I don't know, it gets a little on my nerves sometimes because I'll forget and I'll be going through my workout. Then I remember I have to set up the camera, so it can kind of mess with the flow of it, but not really. I'm kind of just complaining right now too. But I think that this just really showed me that I really love just lifting, just bodybuilding in general, and that type of kind of niche, no cameras or not. I absolutely just love the process of lifting and all of that. So again, this is mainly just for me, for myself, to show my progress over the years, so I have something to look back on. And yeah, just so it's kind of like a little memory bank, a visual memory bank, if you will, of progress. But again, anything I've learned or anything like that has been off, obviously a lot of it's science-based and that sort of thing, but off podcasts, people that have applied it, bodybuilders that have applied information, to see if things actually work or not. That's kind of where I get a lot of my information from too, credible sources. And yeah, so again, any of those, if I'm giving any tips or anything like that, then that's what it's based off of or coming from. And yeah, I'll try to remember where I get a lot of these cues from, but most of them will be just from bodybuilders or videos I've seen just over time. So it's nothing ever too meticulous or anything like that with the training, at least. And the way you set it up. Once you have that base kind of guidelines, you kind of know how to go about it. But yeah, again, it's important to not overcomplicate, because then you're going to get the good old paralysis by overanalysis, as Ian Vire would say. So yeah, you gotta make sure you're letting your mind kind of be in a flow state to, again, maximize any results or anything like that. But yeah, we're about to be at the gym. Hope you guys are having a good day, weekend. Hope you guys had a good Labor Day. I know I did. Still worked, so that was nice. Got paid time and a half though, so can't complain too much besides working on Labor Day. It's a little annoying, but yeah, just trying to keep up with my work, lifting, school right now. In a few classes, psychology classes, and then working full time as a behavioral health tech, again, can get a little, I guess, crazy, busy with me trying to do all these three things, but keeps me on my toes, it forces me almost into a position to do these things as long as I don't fold. And kind of get too overwhelmed, I guess would be the word. So yeah, I think it's also important that you put yourself in positions to do work and understand how your brain works, really, and how it can be its most productive. But yeah, gonna kill this workout, take it one day at a time, and yeah, maybe eventually there'll be a baby barf compilation, burping and stuff, because it's gonna be disgusting with this mic. I'm gonna do my best to not be a pig, honestly. So yeah, I'm pulling up right now, and we'll go ahead and toss on that mic, and we'll get to lifting. See you guys in there. Little tester Lucifer. All right, we got the mic going. This is basically how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be hitting my sets. For example, I might be over here. A little ASMR gym action, never hurt nobody. Shh, 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 shh. Hit my sets, pose, flex. Nah, I'm kidding. Hit the little jersey, yeah, dance, yeah, hey. All right, little test run right there. I start hitting one of those dance moves, such a fucking idiot, dude. All right. Let me adjust this mic. Got lying hamstring curls. So I just did hip adductors. Did 2 sets. Pre-exhaustion to failure. Full stacked it. And yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. A little schizophrenic moment as I speak to the camera, but yeah. I'm just gonna film a top set on this one. Try not to break the mic that I'm gonna be laying on. Hopefully this isn't too ASMR-y. And yeah, like this quick shot. Okay, come on. Let's work. Just kidding. Good set right there. A little squeeze action at the top. All right, pick it up at RDLs. All right. So with these stiff leg deadlifts, really want to emphasize the stretch at the bottom, keeping those legs fairly straight and engaging the hammies and the glutes. Do a little warm-up set.
definitely gonna go up, either a plate or, well, definitely a plate. But my top set, maybe 3 or 2.5. Hopefully this isn't too staticky, by the way. But yeah, again, when I mean yank, I just mean pull aggressively at the bottom. But I'll drop the weight to the ground, just let it sit there, kind of like a deadlift start, but just start higher up. So this is again after hitting the adductor and lying hamstring curl. So Amy's already, it's a good pump going right now. And yeah, just gonna keep emphasizing that posterior chain, then go leg press after. And yeah, this is the bread and butter, if you will, of the movements. But again, having my little schizoid manic moment right now. I'm just kidding, I start speaking like that. And then yeah, I'm gonna rest for a little bit. ASMR gym sesh coming soon. All right. Honestly, don't really know if this will be, okay. Don't really know if this will be my top set. We'll see how it feels. I hope you guys can hear me fine, but I don't really want my lower back to take over on this, just because it's obviously a leg day. So I have to turn it into a little bit of more of RDL style, but it is very satisfying pulling from a straight leg deadlift way. So we'll go ahead and spank this weight around, lay it to rest, read it a little lullaby. Just kidding, so stupid. And yeah, basically just tuck it in for the night, you know? Just kidding. All right, toss on a little song on here, and let's get the just lifting weight and putting it back down. Fucking A. All right. So as you guys just saw that back off, I didn't film that. You guys just saw that drop set for the straight leg deadlifts. Just did a back off, and now just had the meat. Now it's time to get the potatoes. And yeah, so we're gonna leg press. Top set will probably be 6 plates, not 5, so I'll film that. And yeah, you guys can probably hear energy in my voice. It's leaving my body. Check what time it is, 3:12. And yeah, so after this, probably some leg extension. And yeah, go from there. All right. So this will be our top set. 6 plates. See how many we can get here. Energy's dying off, but yeah. Just gonna have to bend over the weight and spank it a little bit right here. Nothing new, nothing to it but to do it. So yeah, let's go.
Because whoever you want, I don't care, I don't wanna know. Don't tell me about your problems if you're not trying to solve them. Don't ask me for my help. Fix it yourself. She tried to call me yesterday, but I didn't pick up, 'cause I don't got time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Don't even tell me. I don't really wanna know. Don't ask me how my day's been. I just wanna be alone. Stop talking about your past.
Fucking. Oh my god. Alright. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. Drop it to 5 and do a back off on that one.
Don't tell me about your problems if you're not trying to solve them. Don't ask me for my help. Fix it yourself. She tried to call me yesterday, but I didn't pick up, 'cause I don't got time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Don't even tell me. I don't really wanna know. Don't ask me how my day's been. I just wanna be alone.
All right, so that was the leg workout. The only things that didn't get filmed were the hip adductor at the beginning and then the calves at the end. For calves, 4 by 12 to 15 or 3 by 12 to 15, seated and standing. If I were to just be doing one movement, I'll do like 5 sets, just 12 to 15. And again, with those 12 to 15, trying to be as close to failure as possible. And then, yeah, so you guys saw I did the adductor, lying hamstring curl, the straight leg deadlift, and then leg press and quad extension. So, yeah, that's essentially one of the leg workouts I'll do as well, along with the one I first filmed. And as you guys saw, I was mic'd up a little bit in there throughout it, but yeah, I didn't really talk that much. I was really focused on my workout. I'll get more comfortable as the time goes on too, but yeah, I guess my mind went a little blank as I had it on there, thinking of stuff to say. So there'll be little moments added in there and like clipped, but I'm still gonna add music probably in between. And yeah, maybe eventually there won't be any music and it'll just be me talking, but I think having a good mix of me saying random shit and then also having music will kind of will make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, for the movements that weren't the RDL and then the straight leg deadlift and the leg press, was a top set and a back off, and then basically working up to a top set and then doing that back off set. But and then for the other ones, it's a standard kind of 3 by 12 to 15, unless it's the pre-exhaustion over at like the first hip adductor movement. So again, just trying to emphasize squeeze at all times. Just trying to fatigue the muscle as much as possible, while I guess limiting central nervous system output. But at some point you have to, obviously push the body, push the limits. So yeah, as time goes on, and again, as I get my diet all figured out and my scheduling on everything, and when I film and all that with school, it'll be more consistent. But yeah, right now I'm completely not even taking any protein or creatine. I've been trying to get my regular eating in track, instead of just eating fast food to fill in my calories, or just like simple foods like that. So slowly getting back there. Then I'll go ahead and add the creatine, and yeah, just more, I guess I could do like carb powders and that type of thing to keep me full. But yeah, besides that, I guess I was kind of thinking in there that I guess if you're willing to try to achieve some major goal or something major in your life, you have to be willing to sacrifice, and not that famous sacrifice without regret saying. And again, I get that from Fuad, but the YouTuber. But yeah, I was thinking about that a lot in there. And it's kind of, you got to ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve what you want to? I don't know, I swear, I think a lot of people struggle with this, but struggling with like being mediocre in whatever it is you're doing, or yeah, just being average. Not that there's anything wrong with it, if that's what you like, or if that's kind of your lane, that type of thing, and just being more on the like, safety complacent side, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I've just been thinking a lot about that lately, or it's been getting to me, that I just don't want to be mediocre in whatever it is I'm doing. So I think that's why I also want to film this progress. And not that this will amount to anything, or again, my physique will ever turn into anything, but I think just filming that you can make progress towards a goal, as long as you put your mind towards it, then I don't know. I think that's super important. But you got to understand yourself. Again, understand what you're willing to sacrifice, kind of how you want to be perceived, that type of thing. And there may be a little dip in that, like, in the way people might see you, just because you might distance yourself to achieve whatever set goal it is. And again, you're going to get people talking just about what you're doing, maybe negatively, who knows. Not that it matters whatsoever, and that it should matter, but for those that do care about that type of thing, you just gotta keep your head down and keep doing you, block out the noise, and yeah, keep that tunnel vision going. Yeah, just try not to be mediocre. For anyone that doesn't want to be that out there, you gotta kind of put those bricks in place, like I've said before, to set yourself up for that. And so again, even though right now in the moment it may not feel like there's much going on, or you're amounting to much, step by step, you're gonna get there. So I think that's just been on my mind a lot lately. Big fear of mediocrity I have, it seems. But I think that's common with a lot of people, especially young people, like early 20s, maybe late teens, that type of thing, in college or out of high school. Because then it's time to, obviously you're in the real. Nice. Guys, today we're going to be doing a speech class. So how do we pronounce real world? There we go. All right. So now that you're in the real world, things may not speed up as fast as we think, or you may not get to where you want to be as fast as you want to be. But for me, my goal being big as possible, obviously with nice shape, classic lines, that type of thing. Like, I don't want to be 160 pounds, 170 pounds wearing a wife beater, walking around, like at a gym or out in public, that type of thing. I think that's being mediocre and being average. And yeah, for me, my standard, right? For what I want to achieve in terms of bodybuilding, that type of thing. Like, I want to again, you don't want to be mediocre, you don't want to be average. And again, whatever that means to you, you got to apply that to your whatever you're doing on the day-to-day and make sure that it's geared towards that. So hopefully, again, for me, one day stepping on stage, possibly, who knows. Again, I'm just enjoying lifting, taking it day by day, seeing, I guess, where my body can go, and just learning how to train. And you guys are watching me learn how to train as I go as well, because I've really only been doing this for a little over a year. So I'm a complete rookie, novice in all this, and I'm just kind of learning. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for this leg day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, more mic'd up stuff will be coming. I'll get more comfortable, just be setting it up more. Try not to be as focused into my workout, I guess. Or just make a little bit more of a priority with the talking. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't be mediocre. Don't be average. Shoot for the stars. Why the hell not? We only live once. You could die tomorrow. You genuinely could die tomorrow. You could die today. Who knows? Get in a fatal car crash. Who knows? You could wake up this morning, say goodbye to your loved ones, go wherever you're heading, and then boom, car crash, you're dead. So might as well make the most out of your day-to-day. Shoot for the stars. Achieve those goals, and yeah, make yourself proud and those around you proud. So besides that, like, subscribe, comment. Don't do any of it. Do all of it. I don't care. And yeah, that'll do it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.